touchdown. Ready to kick it away is Carlson. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, when we're having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And if we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. On third down, this is Jackson. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The 49ers moving hastily. They're scurrying to the line.
Trap 60, trap 60.
They'll throw on first down with Griffin. And he's got his tight end. It's Mike Gesicki. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number one.
Cut 19.
Now Griffin on first down. And that is incomplete.
As expected, he's gone to him several times in this game, but that's the first time one has slipped from his grasp. I'll bet he goes back to him, though. He's an excellent player.
19, 18.
They run with Jackson out of the gun. Touchdown! A great play there. 40 yards. And the Niners are an extra point away from moving out in front in the final minute of the half. Elliott good on the extra point, and that will give him the lead here as we get on towards halftime. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
One thing you have to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
Now a 2nd and 10. Here's Griffin. The hook up on the right side to Hopkins. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Now a timeout called for by the defense as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. This time they stay on the ground, and they will get to him behind the line, but the clock continues to tick down. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. Final play of the half. It's Griffin. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So a very tight first half. We had to break in a 1-point game. As we send you cross-country to Orlando, Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Well, Charles, we saw pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
And the slot man goes in motion left. On second down, here's Griffin. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete. Devin Hester, the intended receiver, but now it's third down.
They're in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for third and long. And they'll send the slot in motion left. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw.
That is caught.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. On first and 10, it's Griffin.
This one taken in by Hester.
Will go down as a gain of 6, and that's going to bring up second down. To throw is RG3. Jackson's got it over the middle. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line.
That one a first down pickup of 8.
Once again, Griffin. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Cowboys. Jerry Rice, 34 yards.
And the Cowboys have retaken a third-quarter lead.
Now Mike McCarthy saying, let's go for 2.
Bronco switch, Bronco switch. Cowboy 80.
Griffin will try and throw. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. And I guess the touchdown wasn't enough. They want the onside kick as well. And the 49er hands team does its job.
Yeah, we saw that one up here, CD. Offensive team, they touched that before it went 10 yards.
Obviously such a fine line, letting it go the required 10 yards, but also getting to it before the hands team can. Just didn't time it out right, and that results in a flag.
Now a give. This is Bo running left. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. A boost here to start the drive. After the penalty, it's 1st and 5. Now it's Griffin.
A short throw, that's hauled in by Mayer.
And they eventually get to him at the 17 after a quick 17 into the red zone. First down.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Griffin buying time to his left. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Here's Griffin. His throw incomplete.
Had an open man that time. They ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet.
70 range, 70 range, 19 tight, 19 tight.
On third down, Griffin.
Open man there is Fennerin.
And he's going to come up well shy of the first here as the tackle's made right around the 12.
19 Tiger.
They're going on fourth down. It's Griffin. Touchdown! Jerry Rice. A 12-yard touchdown grab.
And the Niners have answered back with a third-quarter touchdown of their own to retake the lead.
Now the 49ers electing to leave the offense out there and go for two.
Cardinal, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
They'll try and throw for it. And unable to connect. They don't get the two-point conversion here. And in the third quarter here, they were trying to push that to a three-point game, but instead it'll stay at one.
And I'm a big proponent of not chasing points or going for two too early. But in this case, I understand why. You know, if you kick an extra point, you're just up two, right? So field goal still puts the other team ahead. So you go for two here and protect the field goal lead. They didn't get it done, though.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Griffin. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. A great effort there. His second touchdown of the night.
And the Cowboys have taken the lead here in this third quarter.
I know we often laugh and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His second touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense.
And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
He exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And, Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes you're...
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And now off to the races, down the right side.
Down the sideline he goes.
And into the end zone. A pick six for the 49er D as they score a touchdown.
So this whole game gets flipped on its ear right there. The interception, return for a touchdown, and this lead changes hands here in the third quarter.
And it certainly felt like this defense had a read on what was going on the offensive side of the ball and said, let's cut down our coverage a little bit. Let's be in a position to make a play on the ball. And, boy, that sure turned out well for them.
And he's got it. The try for two is successful, and it pushes the lead up to a field goal. And the touchdown apparently wasn't enough. They're going to go for the onside kick here. And this is going to be 49er football. Well, they just scored, they got the lead, and they decide to keep their foot on the accelerator, so to speak.
Scouting, scouting, scouting. They had to have seen something in their preparation for this game that told them in this situation, if they get the look they like, let's go ahead and go for it anyway. They like being bold.
On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. 70 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Oh, the motion comes too late, and this is going to be a delay.
So a little tardy getting everyone set, and the clock hits 0 before they could snap it.
Yeah, you can take your time and use the clock and try and get set up, but once it gets near 5 seconds, that's when you often hear a quarterback yelling, hurry, hurry, to make sure everybody's ready to get the snap off.
They get the penalty yardage back plus a yard, 6-yard gain, and it's 2nd and 9.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Here's Griffin to throw. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more.
18 Rattlers. Hurt. 19 Lions. 79 Broncos.
They'll try and throw for it with Griffin, but they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Cowboys defense is going to get them the football back. Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle, feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Flush to his right. Pressure getting to RG3. He's brought down for the sack. Reggie White on the sack there, showing the explosiveness that led him to the Hall of Fame.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
Here we go. It's Griffin on 4th down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That pickup goes for 25. What a flip of the script from 4th down to 1st. Now a handoff inside. It's Jackson. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
We know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time it looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
And that's a lesson learned from the previous drive. Last time he forced one, and it turned into a pick 6. Here, he knows better, and he just throws that one away.
They will look for some important yardage on 3rd down. From here, it would be a 60-yard boot. Up the middle they go with a big back Jackson. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot
is still going. Touchdown, Cowboys. A big play there with his second touchdown of the night. And the Cowboys have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter.
Carlson on for the PAT. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Next to score, Cowboys 32, 49ers 28. Daniel Carlson set to
Following the
kick off.
touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
26-yard line.
Ready, set.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
They run on 1st down with Jackson. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
82 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive.
There's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side.
Well, they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Here comes 2nd down. That's out quickly to London.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Griffin's throw here taken in by Gesicki. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save a timeout. Here's 1st and 10.
19, Tiger. Not saying 19. Riggs.
Here's Griffin. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Ooh, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens in bounds.
Now Griffin.
Jerry Rice open right side. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Here's 1st down. Griffin.
That's caught by Jackson. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. The 49ers now going to use the 1st of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play.
Here's a 2nd and 7.
Now a give, it's Jackson. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. They'll run again with Jackson. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the 1st down as he's tackled at the 2. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Now 1st and goal.
Go, Champs. 60 Maverick. Champ, check. Champ 60.
They'll try the ground game with Jackson. Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal.
Cougar 19. Street. Dragon 60. Panther 11.
Griffin to throw. And he's got touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds.
Charles, that drive was perfect. Methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive, because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, they made sure they bled the clock out as well and denied their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational football to end this one.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. This is 1st and 10.
18, Rodler, 18, take it.
Throwing now is Griffin.
This ball intercepted.
It's the Pro Bowl quarterback, Richard Sherman. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence.
Brandon Gaud and Charles Davis ready for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a peek at some of the big players in today's game. And you're a big player in today's game as well. Let's get the party started. Here's the former Auburn kicker, Daniel Carlson, to get this one started. And we are underway from Arrowhead.
And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback.
Play action. It's Griffin. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. DeMarcus Ware. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. Gotta hope that's not a sign of things to come as they face an early second and long.
Griffin's throw taken in by Hawkinson here.
So the completion good for 6 yards. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Griffin. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Javon Curse in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Griffin. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. They've got his man complete. And he is going to have the Lions first down, and this is going to wind up being not just a conversion, but a play that flips the field as well. They'll run for the first time with his speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Hey, smash Broncos!
They'll go again with Gibbs.
Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and it's picked up by the Cowboys. We know turnover margin always key. Going to be really key in this one. And to force an opening drive turnover, that's huge.
It is, and you know something? There's one coach on every team that weighs in at the worst possible time, right? And this is bad. He just fumbled the football. Can't you just hear him right now? Son, you messed it up for everyone on that one. Messed up our offense, and now you put our defense in a bad spot.
He's still on his feet. Inside the 10.
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A great play there. 62 yards.
And the Cowboys are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go, still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
Taken at the goal line. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
17-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. To throw is RG3.
He has it complete to Christian Watson.
And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
That's his first catch of the game, and an impressive one against multiple defenders.
And how about that start? Really aggressive. Yeah, there was double coverage out there, but that didn't stop them at all. They went right at it and defeated it on that play.
And some room to maneuver. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 26 big yards on that one. It's another first down.
Well, partner, I have to say they called him in the right defense there. Nickel set, fifth defensive back on the field, and they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. I still remember being in school, and one of my offensive line teammates used to say, boy, I'd love to come back here and hit you little people.
Good run there.
Gibbs diving for the end zone, and he'll get there. Touchdown. Well, that was a quick drive. The passing game set it up, and then the running game finishes it off.
And how about how few plays it was to get it done, but they threw it downfield and then pounded it into the end zone. And as a former defender, I can tell you, it hurts just a little bit more when they run it into the end zone instead of throwing it.
Prater for the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Boy, tie game, first quarter, but still they're going to go with the onside kick. And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Matt Prater to kick off for Detroit.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Now Griffin on second down.
Room past the 35. Finding room at midfield.
And he'll be taken down at the 26. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, first and 10. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right.
Now a fake on the jet sweep, and off the play action, he'll look to throw it. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
Second and 10 now. Griffin. And he'll just get rid of it.
That's a big force incompletion there to bring up 3rd and long, and this defense can still salvage a little momentum by forcing them to kick a field goal, because just a few plays ago, they looked like they were headed towards the end zone.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. And the slot man goes in motion left. From the gun on 3rd down, Griffin.
Throw caught by Mayer.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. These 2 teams all tied after 1. Throwing again, Griffin. sack back at the 16-yard line. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on second and goal, back even further. Right side caught by Jackson. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes third and goal. From the shotgun, Griffin. And it'll be intercepted. And the Lions are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. And the defense, Charles, they bent a little bit, but they did not break. And then on third and goal there, the huge interception.
Think of the momentum they're carrying with them right now, Brandon, because in their mind, whether they want to admit it or not, they were conceding 3 points. Their goal was to keep them out of the end zone, not give up a touchdown. Instead, they give up nothing. What a big-time play and a big-time stop by them.
And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. DeMarcus Ware able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to get them the football, but you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. Now on fourth down, they throw a deep ball, but it winds up to be incomplete. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable second and 13. Here's Griffin. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Third and long. It's Griffin. Touchdown, Cowboys. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. Carlson now to add the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel...
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Deion Sanders. We are set, ready to rock for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup, and these guys on your screen ready to rock as well. Some of the stars of today's game, and speaking of the game, let's get right to it. Here's the former Auburn kicker, Daniel Carlson, to get this one started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
I thought at first he tried to run, but he just kept buying time to his right. Finally, nothing there. He wisely gets rid of it.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. Now it's Griffin. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
They give to Taylor out of the gun.
And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd and 4.
Here's Griffin to throw. And his throw here's incomplete.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That'll allow him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. That is caught. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. They chalk that one up as a gain of 34 on 3rd down.
Things are looking pretty darn good on this first drive, aren't they? Came right out, set the tone, this time with a big pass play.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us or their game plan, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
I think you're exactly right about that.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
Running straight ahead, Taylor.
And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
60 Lions. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
2nd and 7.
Here's Griffin. That's complete right around the 8. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double and pick up 6.
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor.
He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th.
They'll run for it. It's Taylor.
He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one.
1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Taylor is into the end zone for a Browns touchdown.
On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. It's up and through to make it 7-0 Browns.
Makes the score Browns 7, Chargers nothing. Jake Elliott set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
This taken in right around the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Now Griffin on first down. Flushed out right. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up first and 10. A first carry for the legend. It's Bo Jackson. And he'll get this down only to about the 46.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Now it's Griffin.
At the 46-yard line.
20! And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on first and 10. Griffin. Escaping the pressure right. And he is going to go down. They sack him on the final play of the first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Griffin. That's going to be caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Now Griffin. Dancing to his left. Toward the pylon, but it's incomplete.
And down here, first and goal, if it's not there, don't force it. You got at least 2, if not 3 more shots at it. So that's a wise move to get rid of it.
Jackson is not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose a couple of yards back to the 3.
How about this Browns defense they've held so far? This is now 3rd and goal. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Devin Hester from 3 yards out.
And the Chargers are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
Griffin will try and throw. And he'll get in. And they take an 8-7 lead. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And this is recovered by the Chargers. Great job by the kick team there to get the football, but also don't forget about the man that started it, the lonesome kicker himself.
I love that you brought him into it because he doesn't get nearly the attention he deserves. Oftentimes it's only when it's negative. In this case, he created a...
There he goes, right side. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your prep work.
He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. A 9-yard touchdown ground.
And the Chargers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. Well, split the difference, and they're right where they would have been with 2 PATs. They got the 2-point conversion the first time. They failed there.
Interesting, isn't it? Because the first time you go after your first score, that feels like a gamble. The second time when they tried it again, that felt like, what the heck, right? Because, as you said, even if you miss it, you split the difference, and you're right on schedule at 14 points.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Then confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled them up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
Cut 19! Cut 19! Ready?
From the gun, it's Griffin. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down.
Rams are leading. Dragons 60. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Now Griffin. This is caught. It's Kirk. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Griffin. Eluding the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Come on, come on.
2nd and 10.
Cowboy 80.
To throw is RG3. Open man is Kirk, complete. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 27-yard line. Big yardage there for the Browns, 18. On first down, Griffin. This is caught. Touchdown, Browns. Brandon Cooks, 27 yards.
And the Browns are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
Elliott now to add the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
The Charger drive about to get going.
But right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to see all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Marking down at the 49. First down now with that clock rolling. They run with Jackson out of the gun. Yeah, he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Back to throw. Griffin.
That's to the Notre Dame man, Michael Mayer.
And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 32-yard line. Looking to throw. Griffin. And he's going to go down here. A sack. They push him back to the 34.
Multiple players getting home there, and it's a loss of 2 on the sack.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Jake Elliott set to kick off.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going.
This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense? Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on first and second down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
On 3rd down, Griffin. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
4th down. Here's RG3. That's to his running back, complete. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. They'll try the right side here with Ball. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. From midfield now, here's Griffin. Right side caught by Jackson. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. The big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Dallas, Texas is the spot, third quarter inside AT&T Stadium. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Griffin. And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Chargers have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Forced out to his left. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion no good. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
This taken in at the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started.
And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense. First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game.
Throwing now, Griffin on 1st down. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Taylor. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Now Griffin on 2nd down. He'll air this one out for Kirk. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
On 3rd and 1, Griffin. Flush to his right. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10.
From the shotgun, Griffin. Flushed out right. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll throw on 1st down with Griffin. Escaping the pressure right. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Up the middle, here's Taylor.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Now they'll throw it with Griffin. Eluding the pressure right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
The defender certainly didn't forget about him leaking out of the backfield. There was a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage, and that throw had no shot.
Out of the gun, Griffin. And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. Javon Curse drops him for a 4-yard loss there, and that brings up 4th down. And the attempt at 3 will have to come from the other end of the field this time. So a big kick coming now for Jake Elliott. That's just 32 yards officially from the right hash. The kick by Elliott is good. And that cuts the lead down to just 3, 20-17. So with that field goal, this one's now back within a field goal. Maybe not the ultimate result they wanted, but gets them that much closer.
This game is unfolding like a really good book, isn't it? Because I feel like there's a few more plot twists yet to be revealed before this one is over.
The Charger drive about to get going. 4th quarter, they cling to a 3-point lead after the field goal a moment ago. And it's certainly a very critical drive with still a good chunk of time remaining.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Here's Griffin. It's caught by Jackson. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. On 3rd down, this is Jackson. And the broken tackle helps lead to a 1st down gain. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Toss play to Jackson. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's a 2nd and 9.
There's Griffin to throw.
Open man there is Finneran.
Just a gain of a couple there. And 3rd and 8 now. Now it's Griffin. Flush to his right. And that will be incomplete.
It's been a nice day for him as a passer and as a runner. One of the few mistakes he's made in this ballgame. The wrong choice on that one. That one goes incomplete.
They'll try and throw for it with Griffin. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Hey, nothing to see here. Just your standard fourth down gain of 28 yards. And the drive keeps going. Now Griffin on first down. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
On second down, this is Jackson. After that run, still a good amount of meat on the bone here for this third down play. Can you envision them putting this in the air?
Totally. I mean, look at who he has under center right now. If you can't trust him with the football, you can't trust anyone. And frankly, to me, I want the ball down the stretch. Get the first down, keep it in the hands of my offense. I don't want to turn it over to them and rely on my D.
Griffin. That is intercepted. Picked off by Deion Sanders. And my, how the tables have turned now. They were trying to salt this one away, but that interception, potentially a game changer.
I just got to think to myself, at this point of the game, I know you've been aggressive. I know that's your MO, and that's fine. And all those teams that talk about...
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Fred Taylor with his second touchdown of the night. And the Browns have taken a fourth-quarter lead. They do tack on the extra point as well, and that will make this a 4-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going.
Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense. Gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
Griffin's throw complete there to Rice.
And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
Rig alert, rig alert.
10 at the 38-yard line.
79 Broncos. Go.
Griffin. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
And once he got out of the pocket, you thought that maybe he'd take off with it, especially here in the 2-minute drill. Sometimes defenses are focused so much downfield that there's room to run, but this time he decided to throw it unsuccessfully.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.
Deion Sanders, the Hall of Famer, with a pick.
And the Browns have just about sewn up this football game. Well, you knew you had to take some chances here. Winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did.
Second and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run.
Another run on second down, trying to cover up.
And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play.
Here's 3rd and 9. On 3rd down, here's Taylor.
And to the 46 he goes and no further, so he is well short of the first down marker.
As much as I praise teams for being true to who they are, In this situation, I wonder if maybe they outguessed themselves a little bit. Third down, seemed like an obvious passing situation. They chose to run it and didn't get anywhere close to the first down.
As Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away.
And did he put that on a dime? He did. Wow, out of bounds at the 1-yard line. The field position game often so overlooked, but this offense is going to be backed up deep. What an ideal punt.
And now, this stage of the game, when they need the drive to try and put themselves in a position to win it, you're talking about going the long field, the very long field. This could be a 99-yard drive if they're able to accomplish it.
He's going to let it fly. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
And now time is a giant issue. That would have been important to maybe get you into Hail Mary range. But this defense is certainly going to make it tough, and that's going to fall incomplete.
Now look out, Griffin hit, and he lost the football. It's loose. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
5 seconds, no timeouts. Here we go.
One last shot for RG3. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete. But the contact is going to move the ball well downfield.
Let's go.
One final shot. They'll look to throw.
To the right side, here's Mayer.
And he's going to have a gain of 11 to the 11 before he's brought down. 1st and 10.
This one came right down to the wire, and CD, they had that one final chance to try to navigate their way into the end zone, but couldn't get it done to avoid the loss.
Yeah, and how about the defense there? Because while they had one final look at the end zone, the defense made sure they knew what they were doing.
And now we get a peek at some of the top players here for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis ready to go in the booth. We hope you're ready to go at the controls. Let's play. And wow, a gamble here right off the bat. An onside kick to begin the game. And the Bills are going to recover. Well, they tried to give this home crowd something to cheer about early, but it failed. I don't know, maybe you try that on the road to get some momentum. What about here at home?
Would agree with you totally on that. I think at home, you don't ever want to put your fans in a position where they're questioning what you're doing. And right now, they have to be in the stand saying, why would we even do that? We're already behind you. You don't need us anymore. And this one, boy, an unsuccessful attempt, that could really change the momentum of this game in a hurry.
Go, Reed, go!
Stevenson now on 1st and 10.
And a good burst there right from the start as he'll get this one out near the 35. That's a gain of 13 and a very solid opening play for this offense.
Big article in the paper this morning talking about how they wanted to get chunk plays in the run game. Well, early on, there's a good one.
There isn't for guys on defense. They've got to remember the old adage. You've got to meet force with force, and if you don't, you get run over, as they did on that last play.
Throw left side complete. That's Hopkins. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
2nd down and 6 now.
From the gun, it's Griffin. Connects with Kittle underneath. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a 1st down.
That's going to doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the rim. Stevenson is going backwards here. They come in and drop it all the way back at the 4-yard line. On second down, here's Griffin. Open man right side is Rice. Touchdown, Bills. Rashee Rice from 4 yards out. And the Bills put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
Ready, set. Back to 60, back to 60.
They'll begin the drive with Jackson on the ground. And he'll power his way up near the 25. Here's 2nd and 4 from the 24. Again, it's Jackson as he'll stay on the ground. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. On 3rd down, here's Bo. And this will be a Falcons first down as he's got this up to about the 34-yard line.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. To throw is RG3. That one caught by Rice. And he's knocked to the turf right there at the 46-yard line. On 1st down, Griffin. This one taken in by Hester. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. Here's a 2nd and 5. Once again, Griffin. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Now a handoff inside. It's Jackson.
And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25.
Come on, come on.
10 yards. And the Falcons first down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They run on 1st down with Jackson. And able to work his way down to the 16.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 3. Up the middle they go with a big back Jackson. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. They run again with Jackson. Evades him at the 10. A tough run gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further. From the 9, 2nd and 5. On the give, here comes Jackson. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. So 2 of 2 on third down conversions on this drive, and now they face a 3rd and 3 here. Here's Griffin. He'll drop this down to Jackson. Touchdown, Falcons! A 7-yard touchdown grab.
And the Falcons are an extra point away from evening this one up.
Left wing 19. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Griffin will try and throw. And it's caught. He's got it. So they go for 2. They convert, and along with it, they'll take an 8-7 lead. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
Let's go now.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game. And they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive, so we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there?
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
70 Lions.
Up the middle, here's Stevenson.
And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Now Griffin. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Nice progress down the field, was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Well, no one likes to see that drop, but I guarantee it's not going to stop his quarterback from going back to him anytime he has open space.
On 3rd down, Griffin.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And all the way home for a Bills touchdown.
Rashee Rice
With his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Bills have regained the lead. They'll try and throw for it. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by the linebacker, Manti Te'o. And nothing but daylight ahead. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as head play backfires in a big way. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
And he returns this to the 22.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Well, looking back to that first quarter, they struggled, but now here in quarter 2, they seem to have some rhythm.
And it really shouldn't be a surprise to us, because when we were in the production meetings, we asked a few of the players about, hey, what if things get a little rocky early? They all said the exact same thing. We're prepared, so we're confident things will work out. And so far, they have started to do so.
Those 3 words we hear a lot: stay the course. They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10. Now Griffin.
He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Justin Simmons. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
Out of the gun, they give it to Stevenson. Down to about the 23.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
On second down, Griffin.
A short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer.
They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Here's Stevenson.
And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line. Call it no gain, and it's going to be second and goal.
Past the 60, past the 60.
Now it's Griffin.
Checking this down to Stevenson.
Touchdown!
Ramondre Stevenson.
A 1-yard touchdown reception.
And the Bills will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Okay, ready?
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Over the middle, this one into the hands of Hester. He's across midfield,
and he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for first and 10. Griffin. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry.
And the Bills are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
And with 5 seconds to go, this will likely be our final play.
Final play of the half. It's Griffin.
That's laid out deep for Rice.
And incomplete on the deep ball. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. As they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the second half. And a good job here by the Falcons, their hands team, able to recover it. But gutsy call there. Yates at the locker room with a lead. Tried the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the gain was there. They were already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kick-started things going in the opposite direction.
Now Griffin on first down. He'll dump this to Bo. It's complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. They'll throw on first down with Griffin. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
And the Falcons are going to have a first and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
And that's one of the better plays we've seen this offense put together so far. They haven't been able to get on track much at all. But listen, they're only down a couple of scores with the rest of this quarter, and the entire fourth remaining, so stranger things have happened.
55 yards on the ground for him so far.
Good yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in on second and goal? Touchdown, Falcons! A great play there. His second touchdown of the night.
And the Falcons have cut it back within a score.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is down to a field goal. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be second and 6.
Again, it's Stevenson.
And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. And quickly they get to the line.
They'll try and run for the first with Stevenson.
Yeah, boy, a good surge defensively. It'll depend on the mark, but I'm not sure he got there. Fourth down. Here's RG3.
These guys running back out of the backfield.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. From Falcon territory now, here's first and 10 at the 49-yard line. Here's Griffin. Connects with Kittle underneath. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 11 more on that one and another first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
On that snap, he's the hero of his defense after the play he just made. A one-possession game, and his hit kept it exactly that.
On second down, it's Stevenson.
And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Griffin now to throw on third down.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now fourth down.
Sometimes the game is pretty simple. Put a few extra defensive backs on the field, give them nowhere to throw the football, force the incompletion, and get off the field on third down.
They'll try and throw for it with Griffin. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. DeAndre Hopkins. A 12-yard touchdown grab.
And the Bills' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They'll look to throw. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points.
That makes the score Bills 28, Falcons 17.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score, and they're trailing right now, so they're trying to keep pace here. They need a touchdown drive.
Well, if you're a fan of offense, you're loving this, but if you're a fan of defense, this is tough to watch, and it's also tough to keep that up when you just watch your opponent march down the field on a scoring drive that lasts into double-digit snaps. You need a score here, not just to follow the momentum from your last drive, but put the onus back on your opponent. And that's what they're doing right now, swapping that onus back and forth.
Now it's Griffin.
It's Jackson again on the reception. And he's going to have a Falcons first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5.
On 1st and 10, it's Griffin. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. The wise move there, looked like nobody open, now 2nd down.
Here's 2nd and 10.
They go play action with Griffin. He'll hit Jackson, complete. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
It's 3rd and 7.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Warriors 70.
To throw again is Griffin. And this one is incomplete.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Here we go. It's Griffin on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position.
Griffin's throw complete there to Rice.
And all the way home for a Bills touchdown.
Rashee Rice, 38 yards. And the Bills have put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Falcons 17.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And it'll be an excellent return as he's all the way down inside the 25-yard line. Throwing now, Griffin on 1st down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Come on, come on. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, go.
Now a give, it's Jackson. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. The Falcons on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This will be 3rd and 15. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Jerry Rice, 27 yards.
And the Falcons have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
The Falcons are going to leave the offense out there. They'll go for 2. Griffin will try and throw. Flushed out right. And he's going to get in for the 2 points. And that'll make this a 10-point game. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Bills are going to recover. In the 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Stevenson gets it again on 2nd down.
There he goes left side. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The 71 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football, because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up.
18, pioneer.
To throw is RG3. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. So a big one coming now for Daniel Carlson. From the right hash, this from 44 yards out. The kick by Carlson is good.
So after 5 touchdowns offensively, hey, maybe it's time to get the kicker a little work, and he's able to connect there.
I love that empathetic side of you. You're worried about him getting some action, getting to be a part of the game. Well, he got in and got it done.
A lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Deion Sanders on the return. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Mustang 19. Go.
Now Griffin. Jackson with a catch.
And right now, defensively, you love that, don't you? I mean, you give them that play.
And they'll take it every single time. This is almost like nickeling and diming it downfield, and too much time's going to run off the clock.
Escaping the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
And now the focus is really clear. They need to get that 1st down and either get out of bounds or maybe use one of those timeouts.
Here's Griffin. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Eluding the pressure right.
And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
And now a tough spot here. This is 3rd and 10. Griffin.
Flush to his right. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down.
The decision made for him. They've got to go. It's 4th down.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. And that gets him back within 10.
So they hadn't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive because usually kickers like to get that first one out of their system in the 1st quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game, but to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit.
They got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. So it's a victory here for the